Hey everybody, Claire here, and I am here with the lovely Leslie Disher.
Good to be back.
I am so excited to have you back. She is one half of the amazing duo of Large Marge, my favorite pop-up in the world. But yeah, no, we concluded I'm basically your #1 fan.
Yeah, she's Marge, basically.
And today we are making one of the things that I think you are the best at, which are churros. It's actually pretty simple. I was surprised by that.
It's basically a pâte à choux recipe, which you can make gougères, cream puffs, eclairs. It's a simple recipe. Once you got it down, you can make all those things, churros.
Most importantly,
churros.
Sweet,
savory. Yeah.
It's awesome, and so it's basically a French pastry dough that you cook, and so it's pretty simple to make. So walk us through here what the ingredients are.
Okay, so we are going to start. We've got about a cup of milk, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and a 1/4 cup of butter that we're all going to throw into a pot. Bring that up to a boil, and then we'll add about 6 ounces of flour and a ½ teaspoon of salt. We're going to stir that for about a minute. And then we will transfer that to a bowl. We'll add our eggs. We have 4 eggs here. We'll just beat those together, let it cool a little bit. Then we'll transfer it all to a piping bag and fry the suckers up.
And then it's churro time.
Yes.
It's gonna be great. What's the first step?
All right, so we're gonna get our milk and our butter here in our pot. We're gonna bring it to a boil, basically. We're gonna add the sugar also, so it's just 2 teaspoons. Just, you want to see it bubble up a little bit. It's come up to a boil now, so I'm just gonna turn it down a little bit. All right, I'm gonna add the flour, and this is when you use your arm power.
Bring it all together.
In the bakery, we like to call it sexy summer shoulders. Gotta use that arm.
But it's really coming together.
Yeah, it comes together really fast, and then you're just kind of stirring it just to cook off the flour a bit.
Awesome. Well, that's looking good.
Yeah.
Do you think it's cooked
Yeah,
up?
so I think that's cooked down enough that we can transfer that. We can use the mixer there, hand mixer. You can also use a KitchenAid. That's what I like to do because I'm lazy, I want to walk away. Basically, we're beating this to cool it down, help speed the process. You can let it cool for like 5 minutes, walk away. Again, I'm impatient, so I usually just start adding my eggs and...
I feel like no one has patience when it comes to churros.
Yeah, I want my churros now.
Exactly. And the reason why it's important to cool the dough down is because you don't want churros with scrambled eggs in them.
Exactly. All right, add another one. Doing a great job there.
Thank you, I'm getting my summer shoulders. It's
exactly.
great.
Yeah, actually, maybe that is better to use a hand mixer. It's starting to come together there.
Yeah, you can see it. It's like starting to look like a real thing.
Yeah.
Last egg. Oh my gosh, there's like one that's like loose. Ah! I got very tense for a moment. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna wear a churro.
All right, that looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you wanna help me fill that?
Yeah. And if you don't have a kitchen assistant, the way I like to do this is I put my pastry bags in a tall glass.
Exactly.
All right, it is time to fry.
Yay!
Very exciting. So we have just regular vegetable oil up to 350 degrees. And you can see we're using a really deep pot. Yeah. Cool, so walk me through it. I see that we have a pair of scissors.
Yes.
Yes.
So you wanna have some scissors. We've got our piping bag full of churro batter with the star tip, so to get the nice ridges. Basically, I'm just going to pipe the churro into the hot oil, trim the end. You can do varying sizes. You could do a long churro, you could do a baby. I like the babies. And then Claire has the best job of tossing in cinnamon and sugar.
It's what I was born for. It's great.
All right,
cool,
ready?
let's get started.
Okay. I like to just with my left hand squeeze the churro in there.
See, this is the part that would stress me out a little bit.
Getting close to the
Getting
oil?
close to the oil, because I just end up cussing like a sailor whenever I cook bacon.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, like just because
know.
it keeps like, you never know what it's gonna do.
Yeah, well, my trick is I like to, you don't want to be close to it, but the closer you are, the less splashback you'll get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is that I'm so fearful of that.
Well, you're gonna learn the hard way a couple times probably. I have some burns in my hand, but.
And how long does it take for them to fully cook?
You know, not very long, a minute maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You want to make sure that your oil temperature stays at 350, around 350. If it's too hot, it'll fry up really fast, but it'll be raw in the middle.
I don't know why I always envision this being a lot more...
It's intimidating.
Yeah. It's a lot more time intensive, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's so simple.
Yeah, once you conquer churros, you're the queen of your domain.
It looks delicious.
So we're almost done here.
Great.
One side's good. You ready to...
I'm so ready.
Man the sugar.
I'm like...
We'll let these sit.
For a
don't
second.
we don't want to throw them immediately in. Let that oil kind of absorb, drip off, cool down a bit.
So these ones are sufficiently soaked?
Yeah.
All right. So you just toss them. And so just very light.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's one
Ooh,
little
that
churro.
looks so good.
This looks just fantastic.
I like to put a little salt in my cinnamon sugar. Yeah.
What?
I mean, I put salt in everything, but
So good. That's why you're at Large Marge and no one else is. So good. Awesome.
those are beautiful.
That looks so good. Well, while that fries up, I'm going to heat up a little bit of dipping chocolate for us. It is my favorite part of this video.
Churro time.
We get to eat the churros. So we have the gorgeous churros are done. I whipped up really quick I melted some chocolate, added a little bit of half and half, added some chipotle powder and some cinnamon. So this will be the perfect dipping chocolate for our churros. But basically anything goes with churros.
Yeah,
right?
totally. Coffee, milk.
Just buy them
Whiskey.
just more churros. Yeah. Horchata. Yeah. All right, well, shall we?
Yes.
Moment of truth. I wonder if anyone out there expects us to be like, oh, gross, churros.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my God. Well, these are actually the most delicious churros I've ever had. And I think the reason is because of the amount of eggs you use. You know, and the salt and the cinnamon and sugar.
Yeah, just gives a little
It's a little
kick
bit,
there.
a little bit sneaky. I'm double dipping.
Yeah, I was gonna do the same.
Whatever.
Cool.
This was amazing. Thank you so much for coming on and teaching me how to make churros.
Definitely.
So delicious. And please, please make sure to check out all things Large Marge. All the details are gonna be in the description below, but you guys have an awesome Instagram. If you live in the LA area, you have to go to one of their pop-ups. The food is just insane. But thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, bye guys, see you later.